Hello and welcome back to, well, I guess this is back to the heyday. Charles Martel on Cherry Blossom. Now, for those of you that weren't around when Cherry Blossom first came out, it was only tier 8. And Cherry Blossom and Charles Martel were the king of ops. Apparently he's been having some ping problems. But he has dipped up with his buddy in the Ashitaka, Vanguard, Heinrich, Harbin, Arakaze, and a Merker. In all honesty, his ship is the best ship. Besides the Vanguard and maybe the Ashitaka, Volram's ship is the best ship for the side. There's no doubt about it. And I know there's very few op players out there that would disagree with me. That if you stuck a Charles Martel on Cherry Blossom, it would do phenomenal. Now there's no need for him to burn the reload booster because one, he's going to need it on these cruisers. And he's had a 5k salvo on those DDs. Blind shot. And they miss, unfortunately. Can he get another follow-up shot? Never picked up that kill. So, 15k on the DD, very well respectable. If you're cracking 10k to about 15k on these DDs in the first wave, either in a battleship, a cruiser, or a DD, that's very respectable. And that'll equal really good at the very end. This is just where it's going to get, hopefully, disgusting for him. If there's a reload booster. Double Citadel. Oh! Yeah. That was the strength of Charles Martel back in the day. Was that if you put two of these guys... There is at least sometimes I would remember being 3 Charles Martels on this map at once. So it came down to the best Charles Martel player as it is now. That if you were a Charles and if you found yourself being solo on Cherry Blossom, you played extremely aggressively because you used that reload booster to rack up high amounts of damage, which would equal great payoff to the very end. And Charles, with those 2 or 3 millimeter guns, they're extremely hard. They punch hard. They're great. They're accurate. The ship is by far one of my favorites. Like, that's going to be a good hit. Took about, what, 10k on it? 13k? And he's just able to just, with a speed boost, he can go into the port and go back out. A little bit low on that shot, unfortunately. Merker is going side to side with an Aoba. He can do that. He's basically a cruiser at that point. Does pick up the Aoba. Harbin picks up the Shuriatsu. 7k. A little bit higher, a little bit higher. Oh, still a good hit though. So, he's up to 100,000. Which, for a cruiser, is very respectable. And he's got another speed boost. He's got 4 more reload boosters. He can be extremely aggressive. The trick is him getting out of this port faster. I do wish he would save his fighters for the airstrike part, so he can get some more plane kills. But I get wanting to spot the DDs, because those do equal better XP.
Торпеды по левому борту.
There's a DD out there somewhere. Odds are it's legitimately right in front of him. Arakaza is going to be the one to pick up those two DDs, or the Merker. Yeah, there's a DD that's legitimately right in front of him.
Истребитель, возвращаюсь на корабль.
Does pick up that kill with the reload booster.
Вражеский эсминец уничтожен.
I mean, he's got enough of them, he can waste them if he wants to. He's still got 3 left. The cooldown is a little bit long, but by the time he gets into position, he's going to have another reload booster. He doesn't have to worry about it. How's the Merker doing? Oh yeah, Merker's only at half health. Vanguard pushing in there. We'll see how long he lasts. He does get an improved heal on the Vanguard, but we'll see how he does.
Вижу эсминец противника.
Gets a fire. Isn't able to pick up the kill though. At 117k, and a good portion of that was on those 2 Myokas. That was literally the gist of his damage. Vanguard's taking some fire from everything. Arakaza is not looking that healthy though.
Вижу крейсер противника.
Something just hit that cruiser though. I'm pretty sure that was the Vanguard that hit him. Or the Ashitaka. One of the 2. I am shocked though that we haven't seen this planes come up yet.
Двигатель в штатном режиме.
Probably still just a tad bit. Up there they come finally. I would have loaded AP personally, but that's just me. Oh, detonates the Akatsuki. That's going to be a nice boost of XP for him. Vanguard shots from across the field. He might be able to pick up the Myoku though, the Mogami. Yep, picked up the Mogami. 142k. His Ashitaka body's not looking that good though.
Двигатель в форсированном режиме. Торпеды прямо.
That's a Citadel hit.
Внимание, обнаружено.
Nice 12k on it. Vanguard's gonna get it. Harbin is a reload booster, and does pick up one ship. But that's a lot of torps to spam out just for one ship.
Вижу крейсер противника. Истребитель произвел. Пожарная тревога.
Only one shell. No kill.
Эсминец врага подбит.
So 182k, 7 kills. He had waited just a few more seconds, probably could have deleted it in one salvo. Does pick up the kill though with the secondary, so he picks up his natural selection. The
Пожарная тревога.
Arkazi picks up his natural selection, so good for him.
Неполадки устранены. Двигатель в штатном режиме.
Fires, pick it up, but that's a nice triple citadel. Another cruiser.
Пожарная тревога.
Picks it up just before the torps get it.
Вражеский крейсер потоплен.
10 kills, 250k. Charles, the original king of Cherry Blossom. Decent amount of credits. Pretty much decent aftermath report. Natural selection, C-star, consistent, and his major contribution. Team score. Solid 2k basic XP, Arkazi second. Surprisingly, Harbin third. I did not expect to see Harbin at the third spot. I expected to see Harbin down lower. He must have did some pretty good damage in there. It's unfortunate that the tier 7s get at the bottom, but that's unfortunate. That's just how it is now. Third 14,000 spotting damage on that one Mayoku Kama. In terms of what took all its health away, mostly high explosive. And then a few fires. Looks like a gray booster. He was running a gray booster on his 3 XP, and it looks like another gray booster on his commander XP. But still, for the amount that he pulled, that's actually very decent. 14,000, and that's average 1,800, but that's not bad. You add that up over 10 matches, it really adds up real quickly. But a very good match from Volrong.